Good morning, First Press family. Today, I have a great story for you. Have you ever had to wait a really long time for something? Well, today, we're going to learn about Simeon. And Simeon had to wait a really long time for a really special something. Before we get into today's story, though, I want you to think about a time when you had to wait for something really, really special. Was it a baby brother or a baby sister being born? Was it maybe a brand new bed that you were going to get and it couldn't come right away, so you had to wait for it? Think now about something that you had to really, really wait for. Now I want you to think about how it felt when that thing finally came, when that thing finally arrived. Wasn't it so exciting? You either had your new baby brother or your baby sister, or you got to sleep in that bed for the first night. I'm sure it was probably an amazing experience, whatever your experience was. Well, today, Simeon was a godly man who prayed over the temple and did godly work. And Simeon waited and waited for the Jesus Christ Messiah to come to his temple. He was told that he would see Jesus before he passed away. He held on to that promise and he prayed and prayed and prayed. And finally, one day, guess who came knocking on the temple? Mary and Joseph. They were bringing baby Jesus to have him prayed over at the temple. Now, this just wasn't any ordinary prayer. The Bible says that after Simeon prayed, Mary and Joseph marveled. They marveled at the words that were spoken over Jesus. Wouldn't that be amazing if somebody prayed over your life and then everyone around who heard marveled over what was said about your life? Well, guess what? God says that you are the apple of his eye and that you are unique and that you are special. I mean, God says that about you. So not only do we get to hear in this story that Simeon prayed over and waited for the Messiah, but we also get to know that Jesus thinks that about us. He marvels over us, and he loves us so much. So the next time you have to wait a really long time for something, remember the story of Simeon when he had to wait a really long time to say that prayer over Jesus. Let's bow our heads and pray and thank God that he marvels over his creation and he marvels over his son who came to die for us.